Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss the numericals of the fluid flowing through the circular pipe. So the first numerical is a crude oil of viscosity 0.97 poise and relative density of 0.9 is flowing through a horizontal circular pipe of diameter 100 mm and of length 10 meter. Calculate the difference of pressure at the two ends of the pipe if 100 kg of oil is collected in a tank in 30 seconds. Okay. So I will write the data. So here data, we have the dynamic viscosity mu, which is equals to 0.97 poise, okay, and the relative density, that is specific gravity or relative density, both are same. So Sg, I will denote specific gravity with Sg equals to 0.9. It's flowing through a circular pipe of diameter 100 mm. So diameter with capital D is equals to 100 mm and length L equals to 10 meter. Now we have to calculate the difference of pressure at the two ends of the pipe. Okay. So here a pipe is shown and a section 1 and section 2 having pressure P1 and P2 are shown. So at section 1 x is equals to 0 and at section 2 x is equals to L. That means length of the pipe is 10 meter. Okay. So we have to find the pressure difference between these two sections, that is P1 minus P2. To calculate P1 minus P2. Okay. So now we will write the solution. In the previous video, we had derived an equation of pressure difference, that is P1 minus P2 equals to 32 mu U bar L upon D square. Okay. If you had not seen that video, then see that first. I will provide the link on the top right corner. Okay. So here mu is the dynamic viscosity, U bar is the average velocity, L is the length of the pipe and D is the diameter. So watching this equation, we get to know that we have the dynamic viscosity, length of the pipe and diameter. Okay. Now we want the average velocity. Okay. So we know the equation of discharge, that is Q equals to discharge is equals to area of flow into average velocity. So from this equation, average velocity can be written as Q upon A. Okay. So this equation will needed in further steps. So now we have to find the Q. Here in the question it is mentioned that if 100 kg of oil is collected in tank in 30 seconds, that is mass per second is given. Okay, that is equals to 100 upon 30. Now we know that Q, discharge, is equals to volume, rate of change of volume with respect to time. Okay, so volume is equals to what? Density, mass density is equals to mass upon volume. So volume equals to mass by density. Okay. So I will write here change in volume with respect to time. Okay. So it will be, what is the volume? Volume will be mass by density. So here mass is given, that is 100. Okay. By density, that is here density of oil. And time is 30 seconds. So we will write 30 seconds. So this is Q. I hope you understood this. Okay. So let mark this equation number as 2. Now we have to find the density of oil. We had given the specific gravity. So we know the formula of specific gravity is equals to density of oil upon density of water. Okay. So which implies that density of oil is equals to specific gravity is 0.9 into water will be 1000. Remember, the density of water will be 1000 kg per meter cube. So this will be 900 kg per meter cube. Okay. So we get the density of oil. So write the density of oil in the equation number 2. We will get the answer for Q. Okay. So when you calculate in the calci, that is Q is equals to 100 upon 900 into 30, we will get Q equals to 0.0037 meter cube per second. Okay. So we got the discharge Q. We want U bar. So from equation number 1, U bar equals to Q upon A. Okay. So what is Q? It is 0.0037 divided by area of the flow. As the fluid is flowing through the circular pipe, so the area of circular pipe will be pi by 4 into d square. So U bar, which is equals to 0.0037 divided by pi by 4 into what is the diameter? It is 100 mm. We have to convert it into meter. 1 mm equals to 10 raised to minus 3 meter. Okay. So we have here 100 mm. So 100 mm is equals to how much meter? So it will be 100 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by 1. Okay. So U bar, this will be 100 into 10 raised to minus 3. So U bar equals to 0.0037 divided by pi by 4 into, this will be 100 divided by 1000. So it will be 0.1 here square, 0.1 square. Okay. So U bar, when you calculate this equation, you will get U bar equals to 0.471 meter per second. Okay. So we get the average velocity. Now first we will check the flow is laminar or the turbulent. So for this we have to find the Reynolds number. Okay. So Reynolds number for the pipe is given by Re equals to rho V d upon mu. Okay. So Re equals to, what is rho? That is 900. What is velocity? It will be 0.471. What is diameter? Diameter of the pipe equals to 0.1 meter divided by mu. What is the dynamic viscosity? Here we had dynamic viscosity in poise, so we have to convert it into Newton second per meter square or Pascal second. Okay. So we know that 10 poise equals to 1 Newton second per meter square. So how much 0.97 poise will be? So it will be 0.97 into 1 divided by 10. Okay. So here we will write 0.97 divided by 10. So if you calculate this, we get Reynolds number Re equals to 436.91. As we know that if Reynolds number is less than 2000, then the flow is laminar. So here the Reynolds number is less than 2000, so the flow is laminar. Flow is laminar. Okay. So if the flow is laminar, then we can use the equation, that is P1 minus P2 equals to 32 mu U bar L upon d square. We have all the values, that is 32. What is mu? Mu will be 0.97 divided by 10. What is U bar? It is 0.471. What is the length of the pipe? Here length of the pipe is 10 meter, so I will write 10 divided by d square. What is d? It is 0.1 the whole square. Now if you calculate this equation, we get P1 minus P2 is equals to 1462.28 Newton per meter square. Okay. So I hope you understood this sum. Now next numerical, an oil of viscosity 0.9 Newton second per meter square and relative density 0.9 is flowing through a circular pipe of diameter 50 mm and of length 300 meter. The rate of flow of fluid through the pipe is 3.5 liters per second. Find the pressure drop in a length of 300 meter and also shear stress at the pipe wall. Okay. So now I will write the data. So data. So first here given an oil of viscosity, that is mu equals to 0.9 Newton second per meter square, and relative density, that is specific gravity, equals to 0.9, is flowing through a circular pipe of diameter capital D equals to 50 mm and of length L equals to 300 meter. Okay. The rate of fluid flow through the pipe is 3.5 liters, that is discharge Q is given 3.5 liters per second. Okay, now we have to find the pressure drop and shear stress at the pipe wall. To find P1 minus P2 and second tau max. Okay, we have to find this. So here we have to find the pressure drop between these two sections, that is section 1 and section 2. The pressure at section 1 is P1 and the pressure at section 2 is P2. The length between these two sections, or the length of the pipe, is 300 meter. Okay, so now we will find P1 minus P2. So as we know, the equation of P1 minus P2 equals to 32 mu u bar L upon d square. So we have mu, L and d square. We don't have u bar. So to calculate u bar, we have to find the discharge Q. So Q equals to area of flow into average velocity. So from this equation, average velocity equals to Q upon area. But here it is given that Q equals to 3.5 liters per second. We have to convert into meter cube per second. We know that 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liters. So 3.5 liters equals to how much meter cube? So it will be 3.5 into 1 divided by 1000. Okay, so Q equals to 3.5 divided by 1000 meter cube per second. If you calculate this Q, we get Q equals to 0.0035, okay, meter cube per second. So this is Q. If we put Q in this equation, then u bar equals to 0.0035 divided by area. Now as the fluid is flowing through the circular pipe, so the area of circular pipe will be pi by 4 into d square. As the diameter is 50 mm, so it is equals to 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. Okay, so u bar equals to 0.0035 divided by pi by 4 into 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 raised to square meter square. So if you calculate this equation, then we get u bar equals to 1.782 meter per second, 1.782 meter per second. Okay, 1.782 meter per second. So we had calculated the u bar. Before substituting u bar in the equation of P1 minus P2, we will check the flow is laminar or turbulent. For this we have to calculate the Reynolds number. So Re, Reynolds number Re equals to rho V d upon mu. So we have Re equals to, what is the density of oil? So density of the oil will be equals to specific gravity into density of water, okay, into u, that is u average velocity equals to 1.782 meter per second into diameter. Diameter of the pipe will be 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 divided by the mu. What is mu? It is 0.1 Newton second per meter square. Okay, so from where this equation of density of oil came, we know the equation of specific gravity, that is density of oil upon density of water. So from this, density of oil equals to specific gravity into density of water. Okay, so Re equals to, what is specific gravity here? 0.9, and what is the density of water? It will be 1000. So 0.9 into 1000 will be 900. So it is equals to 900. What is the velocity? That is 1.782 What is diameter? It will be 50 into 10 raised to minus 3. What is the mu? It is 0.1. If you calculate this, you get Re equals to 801.9. So as we know, if the value of Reynolds number is less than 2000, then the flow is laminar. So the flow, okay, so we can apply equation P1 minus P2 equals to 32 mu u bar L upon d square. So it is equals to, okay, I will write here. So P1 minus P2 equals to 32 into 0.1 into 1.782 into L. What is the length of the pipe? It is given in the question, that is 300 meter. 300 divided by d square. So it is 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 the whole square. So if you calculate this in the calculator, we will get P1 minus P2 equals to 684,288 Newton per meter square. Okay. So our first question to find P1 minus P2 is completed. Now we have to find the shear stress at the pipe wall. In previous video, we had derived the equation of the shear stress for the pipe. So from that equation, tau is given by minus 1 upon 2 del P by del X into R. R is the distance from the axis of the pipe. We have to find the shear stress at the wall. Okay, that means at small r equals to capital R, tau equals to tau max, means at the wall of the pipe the shear stress becomes maximum. So tau max equals to 1 by 2 into del P by del X into R. Now what is R? Capital R. Capital R will be d by 2, capital D by 2. So it will be 1 by 2 into minus del P by del X into capital D by 2. Okay. Now we have D, we have to calculate del P by del X. Okay. So what is minus del P by del X? So del P is nothing but pressure difference. So it will be P2 minus P1, minus of P2 minus P1 divided by del X is X2 minus X1. So multiplying this minus inside, we get my P1 minus P2 upon X2 minus X1. X2 minus X1 is nothing but, this is the X1 and this is X2. So the X2 minus X1 is the distance between these two sections, which is 300 meter. So we will write here, it will be L. So it is equals to, what is P1 minus P2? That is 684,288 divided by 300. Okay. So minus del P by del X is equals to 2280.96 Newton per meter cube. Okay. This is minus del P by del X. So now substitute this minus del P by del X in above equation of tau max. Okay. So now by substituting the del P by del X in the equation of tau max, we get tau max equals to 28.512 Newton per meter square. Okay. So that's all. If you had any doubts, please ask me in the comment section. Please subscribe my channel for more educational videos. Like and share. Thank you.